Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and in today's video, we're going to look at the ZBCN price pump, and we're also going to look at some community comments. As oftentimes when you look in the community comments, there's alpha, and you also get the opportunity to see how the community is feeling. So we're going to do that in this video. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, only use risk capital, and thank you to those who continue to support the channel. So we are up 6.7% on the day, and price is right around 0.0045, roughly looking at a $420 million market cap. And then the volume is around 23.75 million. Now, will this volume continue to pick up? That's what I would like to see. Tomorrow is the Kraken listing. So with that Kraken listing, will the pump sustain or will there be a pullback? Only time will tell, but it is definitely exciting to see ZBCN continuing to expand its community, because that's the thing. You are expanding the community by being on different exchanges. You're introducing it to a whole different audience. And a lot of people within Kraken, they're either institutional investors or whale type investors that go heavy into projects. So definitely anticipating kind of how this will play out. And could there potentially be more listings down the road? I mean, once you get Kraken, then I'm thinking we're gonna have like that effect where more and more exchange listings happen. And you also got to look at all the different partnerships that Zebec Network has, whether it's on the payroll side of things with PayBridge, with payroll, or whether it's with Circle and USD stablecoin, or if it's the partnership with mobile with World Mobile. So the list goes on and on with these partnerships. And so a project like this with all the support, all the backing, it's a recipe for success. But we'll just kind of continue to see how this plays out. And going to look at some comments. So let's look at some community comments. And Deepak writes here, tomorrow ZBCN goes tier one. Been waiting for this forever. Yep. So looking at the Kraken listing, that's going to be tomorrow. So definitely bullish there. And then KJ Crypto News, Zebec top gainer on crypto.com. Yep. So as you can see here, it's a top gainer. And this is the thing. When you get listed on multiple exchanges and you're trending on multiple exchanges, that is definitely bullish because people see it on all these different exchanges. So the opportunity for ZBCN to be trending on Uphold, for it to be trending on crypto.com, for it to be trending on Kraken all at the same time, it is definitely a recipe for pump. But again, we know how these things go with crypto. Once the listing happened, then there's a pullback, but we'll see how things go. And then here, Zebec Supreme writes, ZBCN LFG. Yeah, so excited about the pump, the price pump, as it continues to go up. Let's see if I can go back here. Yeah, let me like these posts. And then Throbbing Lantern writes, ZBCN double swindling. So definitely cool there. Or double swing. I guess that's what he's trying to say. But cool to see what's kind of going on there. And let's see this post here. C. Hodler. ZBCN is officially on Kraken. So let's look at the screenshot. Yeah, so that's it says post only mode. So it's not active yet, but when you go onto the Kraken app, you can obviously start to see it, and then they'll push the button tomorrow. So exciting times here. And also, ZBCN was trending today too on X. So that's another factor. When you have a passionate community and you start to trend on X, that changes everything. And then cash flow says ZBCN is going to shave off a zero, send it higher. Yeah, that's bullish. Again, it's like getting past that 0.007 mark and then getting to a penny and beyond. But again, as you accumulate holders and accumulate those interests, and you're having that need for ZBCN, as it's going to be needed to power the super app. It's going to be needed far as the payroll, the daily payroll, or getting paid by the second. More of that ZBCN is going to be used. The ZBCN for the debit cards. That's another thing. As those fees are collected through the different debit cards, those fees are used to buy back ZBCN. So as that volume increases with those debit cards, it's game over. And then here, let's see. So ZBCN Nut. ZBCN Coinbase Wallet Update. 27 Coinbase wallets now tagged on Solana. 2.4 billion ZBCN. Massive inflows. So interesting. 572 million from crypto.com to Coinbase Hot Wallet. And then 135 million to Hot Wallet. So could be preparing for listing. Bullish, let's go. Yeah, and there's been like a lot of these posts like this of, again, not financial advice obviously, but there's been a lot of these posts where people are tracking different wallets and they're seeing like a lot of exchanges seem like they're trying to accumulate ZBCN for a potential listing. And ZBCN has that recipe for a project like this because you have a passionate community, and that's what it takes. It takes passionate a passionate community that is like on steroids. Really really locked in on the goal as a community. You can't just have like a little bit of passion with everybody in that holds ZBCN. Everybody is passionate about it because they see it as a new opportunity. It's for those people that did not get in XRP in 2017, or those people that weren't even in crypto in 2017. I got into crypto in 2021, so I wasn't even in crypto in 2017. So I see this as an opportunity to get on a project looking for that bull run and getting in at these low prices. Imagining getting in this low and it goes to like $1 in the future. It goes to $2, $3 in the future. And that's kind of what happened with those folks with XRP. They stuck it out through everything. They were passionate, regardless of all the downward pressure and stuff like that, and all the SEC stuff. They still stood by XRP, and they're being rewarded for it, especially for those who bought way, way at the lows, and now it's over between $2 and $3, I believe. But you get the point here. This is cool because everybody is loading up. It seems like ZBCN is not only the choice for future listings for exchanges, but it's the people's choice. And then here, let's see. I'm guessing make ZBCN is working. So I'm guessing make ZBCN viral is working. I guess what he's trying to say. Or is it just because there's no other coin like it? Whatever it is, we're pumping. Yeah. Again, in anticipation of the listing tomorrow, is pumping. Will the pump sustain? Only time will tell. And looks like ZBCN man is giving away 100K ZBCN to the person who interacts with the most with this post. I cannot read today. So look like yeah, if you interact with his post, looks like it was 4 hours ago. He's giving away 100K ZBCN. So come to his post and leave a comment, retweet, and all that good stuff, and you'll be good to go. Let me retweet. Let's see. Yeah, and here's another post by Dubs on Chain. ZBCN is listed as a top gainer on Crypto.com's 24-hour chart. The momentum is building fast, and we're just getting started. Yeah, it's trending everywhere. This is what you want. When everything else in the market is quiet, and there is a green bubble or a green candle, and people see it, they're like, well, what the heck is this Zebec Network, and why is it trending on Crypto.com? So people will come here, and then they'll take a look. So let's go back and look here. Yep, so up a little bit. So roughly here, let me see if I can refresh this. Will it update on the price? Yeah, so roughly up 13.28%. So that's moved up a little bit. So exciting times are ahead. Price pump for ZBCN, a lot in the works as far as with partnerships. We're seeing exchanges accumulating ZBCN in anticipation of listing potentially. Everybody's accumulating ZBCN. The community is bullish and as bullish as ever. They're feeling good. And again, if you're somebody that's not in ZBCN, just look at the comments. You go to X, look at the comments. You can come over here, look at the comments on Coin Market Cap. Look over here in the community sentiment section. Look at the comments there. Bullish project. I'll leave my crypto.com referral link in the YouTube description if you want to buy some ZBCN. I want to thank you for listening to this video, and thanks for stopping by.